Well, howdy. That took a second for YouTube to get its act together, as if that's anything different than normal. Hi! Welcome back to the Super Robot Wars Archives. My name is Austin. I'm happy for you to join me today. We're going to get started right away, because I was a little bit late starting stream. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Please let me know if my audio settings are all set up fine and dandy. And yeah, let's get started. Last time we were kind of just mashing through a lot of scenarios, hoping to get access to Reiko. I mean, Reiko is who we were aiming for, largely just because I want to try and get some sort of SP reduction. But it sounds like in fact, to answer the question from yesterday's stream title, no, in fact, we can't go infinite. At least not right now. But this is so nice. I don't have to like take pictures and try to remember where everyone's going. But yeah, we got another Winter Mercury stage, which historically had been very easy. Oh right, and they're probably it's gonna get forced to play later on. That's interesting. That like sometimes it showed them as forced to play, right? Like we got like the Lancelot Sin we got the Lancelot Whitefang and the Special Flaming Halo, and those showed those as forced deployeds up here, but we're not getting the Witch of Mercury. We're not getting the Ariel forced deployed. I wonder like why the game has opted to like make that difference. I guess just that it's like it won't be on the map to start, but we've had things that have been shown as forced deployeds that weren't on the map to open. Right, we're not using Tamaki anymore. Oh no, yeah, we're going to. We need to put that back on from the Hyakushiki. We need an assist here on you, and do we still have the repair module? External repair device, perfect, okay. Select units, then we gotta go back through all of this. Okay. We take Fall with, because she natively has it. We take the Rose 3, and I guess we still have one left over. The amount of this, so another element to like think about now that we've like interacted with the game a good chunk is just how many units you're allowed to commit to. Right there, you get access to a lot of stuff. And I don't think that should be. I gotta change the. Man, I gotta change. This is so frustrating. Hopefully, there's a better way of doing it than that, but maybe there's not. We gotta get these people back where they belong. Okay. Ruben and I gotta go back through and do all of this again. So, but yeah, no, it's worth considering just how many deployment slots you get access to, and how many units you're allowed to commit to. Like, I was sort of expecting to have to be a lot more choosy about what we were allowed to have available to us, and in fact, we had just so many options. Right? I think, at least to me, we got to deploy 18 units here, plus we're at least getting one from the map. Because we saw that outside of just like me trying to interpret what the game wants to do, like we were told that Suleto was a force deployed here. So like I think that's the most units I've ever known a map to give you access to. And knowing that ahead of time would have like helped make decisions in the beginning easier. Which, like, of course, like, the more information is more information, but you know what I mean. Okay. For the purposes of map, actually here, we can turn this on and off now that I know where it is. For the purposes of mapping, I've turned the grid. I turned the grid lines on, but I'll try to remember to turn them off when we're back here. I'm going to keep movement speed instant on though to save us a little bit of time. Oh no, we're starting bad. Okay, well, why is that? Do I have other things running? Hold on, I'm getting some lag on my stream. Let me make sure I don't have anything else turned on that I'm not supposed to. It is quite possible that I have some no, this shouldn't be on. I have some tabs open to talk about robots later, but I know what they are, so I guess I will close those and see if that helps the stream health, and see if that's just like taking up a lot of the space. I don't know. No, we're still live. I really got to get some people on the team, as if there's anybody else that's like on my team right now. But you know what I mean. I wish I had some people that were well versed at this to like give me some pointers. I guess we'll just push through and see what happens, and if it crashes, we'll just, as usual, just open up a second one. It looks like it's doing the thing that it does before it comes back. We're hitting a lot of kilobytes per second, so it should be fine. But yeah, we'll keep instant movement on, just to like save ourselves some time. Right, and we can do all the boring stuff right now. Me looking at enemies. These are all largely the same. It looks like, actually, yeah, hold on. Is it true for here too? I think that each of the different colors for the Wolgaroos, they don't change any of their stats other than their custom bonus, right? So like they're getting plus 200 armor because they have a custom bonus available to them. Even though they're only at 33% upgrade, which is interesting because we have to do it at 50. It was looking better for a second. Maybe it's particularly windy today. Go live. Stream health. Is that in... Okay, well, at least this error is like telling me to do something. How do I adjust my keyframe frequency? Is that something that I adjust in here? Is that under video? I do recall while I was playing with my settings that I saw them, like I recall hearing about keyframes, but it's probably just my computer being old, right? Because there was a couple of times where I streamed and we didn't have any problems at all. No, that's correct. Oh, and maybe it's under output. Okay, well, very little of this I can change now. So I guess we just, like, stay the course, and if stream goes down, I will... I mean, yeah, if you're not watching it live, if stream goes down, I will pause, adjust, see if I can change my keyframes out. So I can't change them all live, I don't think. Or at least I'm not seeing where I can. And then you can come back to a more beautiful stream. Okay. But yeah, no, so I think the difference between the different colored Wolgaroos is just their custom bonus. But, oh, right, yeah. But it's weird to me that their custom bonus is achieved at 33% when we have to go to 50%. I'm pretty sure we do. Like, again, why not make it consistent? But speaking of consistency, I do believe that I have figured out that, what the problem I was having at first with, units having just like different stats from each other versus like what I was expecting, you know what I was talking about? That's probably the block. Yeah. So as far as I can tell, it's, I think we might just drop the special flame immediately. Yeah, right, like this is still so much better. Unfortunately, I did not put Fa in a great position for trying to get the Gurren some accuracy. I guess we can go... no, this is still better because we're still using the Wave Surger. And, right, like, I don't think... Yeah, like, that's not lethal. Yeah. We can use a Bullseye. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So the... I think there's, what is it, 5? I think there are 5 different ways a unit can appear. There is what I'm going to call the default form, which is just like what we're seeing now, right? Like this is in default form. There is also, can we, I wish we were allowed to see what some of this damage looked like ahead of time. I guess we can, like, kind of scope it out here. Okay. And we probably can't get second attack. Sorry, hold that thought while I'm strategizing. Can we second attack off of map attacks? Probably not. Yeah, that's not been a thing we've been able to do before, so probably not. That's good. We can move Fa up like here to add some accuracy, but that's only still slight. So I think I think let's do this. And then we full move, and that should be a good chunk of energy back to us. Yeah, great. And then we can charge. Yeah. Sure. Right, so yeah. Having nope, that's not how to start that sentence. Yeah, I do think there's 5 units. Okay. Train of thought regained. There's when you also first see the unit. I believe that is a different pool of stats. There is also what I'm describing as the tutorial set of stats. I do think Chapter 1 uses just a different set of information than anything else, though I would not be surprised if I find out later that that ends up being the same as the like first time interaction, and it's just that Chapter 1 is just really short, so there's not that much time to like see other units, and like Part 2 is just like I'm also trying to record this while around the same time I'm streaming. Like I'm not taking notes right now, you understand, right? Like I'm streaming this contemporaneously to when I am recording it, so I'm like more apt to like remember things that happened on stream as if they are part of like my time recording it too, you know? That's fine. We have so much SP now. Right, so like am I falsely remembering that we're encountering some of these more early on than we actually were? And I do think that may be partly also the case where like the thing I'm thinking of in particular, maybe I should have just started with this, is I was looking at a Dlome the last night, and it had slightly better stats than I thought it was, than I was expecting it to. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen them in chapter 2, but like maybe I hadn't by that point, and it was just remembering, and just the stats that were written down were the ones from when you see them chapter 1. So that it could be the case that chapter 1 stats and first introduction stats are the same thing. But regardless, there is definitely like an easier version of their stats, and it is, I would say, like roughly the same. I've been counting so far numerically as opposed, or integeridly. I've been counting based on integer rather than on percentage. So maybe the percentage increase is the same. That's why we're gonna like find that overlap to be the same thing. Oh, there we go. That's like right on top of us. That's like right on top of us. Then there's also boss introduction. Oh, sick! It is a new unit. Okay, cool. I was correct. Then there's also when they're introduced as a boss. Actually, this is perfect. That was great timing. Thanks, game. Most notably, I'm thinking about this with the Bat Shoe. This is what Gavlai starts in, right? And it starts as a boss. And then when if a boss gets introduced, that's gonna have more inflated stats than the default unit. So that's what. Oh, all right. And then the last one is relics. So far, we've only seen the Luminous be in the relics, so like that shouldn't be. That doesn't seem like it's going to be that compromising, but it is like still different. Like the Luminous, we're seeing Luminuses a lot, and their stats in the relics are different, and like that is important. That is a big deal. Okay, all right. I guess we should look at the new unit now. Now that that's largely where my point is. What do we got? Every 10 morale over 100 increased this unit's mobility and sight. I think it was 15 before. I think I saw someone comparing the one from the other gun that we didn't get to keep. I said I would never forget, and I can't remember their name. I won't forget the suffering that... I won't forget the injustice that he was taken from us, but I can't remember who he is. But yeah, I think the gun format has gotten better. I think it's checked every 10 morale instead of every 15 morale now, but I could be wrong. I thought it was 20. I thought it was 15 and 20, and now it's like 10 and 15. But for every 10 morale over 100 increases use mobility and sight up to a maximum of 50. So at 150 morale, move +2 and weapon attack power +500. Maximum. Oh yeah, it even says there on there. Did we have? I don't know if we got attack power from this before. Maybe we did. Maybe that's why she was doing so much damage, and I just wasn't realizing it. But the fact that it caps at 150 is also like, I would say is actually a benefit in a way. It keeps her from needing to use the resources of other pilots, where like she theoretically wants something that lets her morale grow more quickly. But unlike someone like Galma, or I think Hero also does this, that it just keeps scaling up, where they kind of want also other ways to like unbound their morale. So like, I mean, she will still get a benefit from it, but not nearly as much. So the best version of her requires fewer resources to invest into her. I don't think that was the custom bonus from the aerial before. Also, 1,000 HP, 200 armor, and 60 energy. That's very tanky. But maybe I'm just forgetting. There's so many stats. Okay. I think this is the same. I think these are all roughly the same. Oh no, the Escutcheon has less range now. And we're giving it an extra range. So the Escutcheon's kind of taking the place of what Assault was before. And now we have the gun fit rifle. This is definitely like the new one. Yeah, okay. I wish I felt like these properties mattered more, but I've really just been ignoring the properties so much. And this isn't lethal? That's a shame. That's not a good showing to start. We could make this lethal. We could analyze. I'm thinking we might need to clear out some things over here to like try and keep this corner safe. Right, so if we analyze here, we can then press Soletta a couple of times. And then we can start clearing out like this cluster of, oh, maybe not Lily, but we can like take out like here. We can just mark them, so I don't have to gesture kind of awkwardly about it. Yeah, we can maybe take out those 5. That does put Rain in a position where she is still, you know, in a bad way. But we can still bring her like over to roughly where this Balbud is theoretically. I guess we could put her in the Gardenian and move the Gardenian. Like we move the Gardenian here, give Koji the morale. Yeah, I think I'm largely okay with that. So let's start in on this one. Then we need a press from Cookie. Right, so we still also have all of our assist cheer parts we haven't used yet, so we've still got a lot of options. Why was that not? Interesting. I thought that was going to be lethal. Alright, that's fine. We can chip it with something. Can Tamaki attack it? Like, that would be enough. Though, with the support attack off of the Grid Knight, it's like, it feels almost more worth it to just, like, make this actual real combat. We can get the Burning Knight attack. Oh, yeah, okay. There's no reason to waste the Gardenian on Grid Knight when he can just Spirit himself. I guess he won't get the support attack refreshed now. I was like trying to like find a way to do this and like take advantage of him being in Grid Knight like individually. But maybe we also just deal with this area by sending, like, we can transform this turn and then we can clear out some of the stuff down here too. So maybe Tamaki's here. Like, maybe this is the attack. But then there's also no reason to use the... There's no reason to use the support attack yet, though, if we're going to have them transform. So I guess we just do that now. Once we're back in buffering town again. Once we are not, I will. We gotta own up, fess up. That's not true. I mean, there's something I'll mention, but I'll wait till we can like actually hear things fully, so no information is miscommunicated. Okay, that's lethal now, which is really fun. How far can you get? Oh, decently far. Okay, so we can go like here, boost. That'll work. You can't even like increase. There's not like another good way of increasing your damage. And we've learned that Daunt is. We've learned that like morale's not actually changing damage all that much. I guess we can Shikishima, but that probably means that we should be using her for some more kills. I guess we can just like work our way this way and hit all 3 of these Luminuses. I'm surprised this isn't lethal. I guess also. Oh no, we are still getting inflated stats. We are still getting more. Oh yeah, because Supreme Dragon King is on the unit, not on the pilot. So we could fix this by like spiriting ourselves again. Right? This is like vastly approaching lethal. That is if we analyze. Right, so that's lethal now. Okay, so we've got 12 in the tank. That's enough for a Shikishima, and then 3 presses. So that's 1, 2 natively from their attacks, and then we've got 3 presses worth. So that's 1, 2, 3 potentially. I think I'm okay with that because we are also on final objectives now, and like this is not going to be. I don't think these are going to be scary at all. Yeah, I think I'm down with this. So let's do that. It's a shame you can't see it well. You have 1. Oh, wait. Okay, I think we're fine. Hopefully I didn't overcap it. We'll also get some from these. I think I did overcap it by 2 points. That's fine. Oh my word. This is still not happening. Flippin' finally. Good gracious. We'll turn the animations off for the next one. I forgot to. You need one of these. So then they can take here. Or how much, I mean, like, how much damage can we do to Lily? To Lily. That's 2. Right, that error that was saying about getting keyframes went away basically immediately. It's just saying it's not receiving enough video, but like, why? What is different about my computer today? Like, I don't have anything else running. I'm just gonna give it a second. Let me see if... Right, we had to apply some other stuff to them to make this happen. Right, so we need to analyze both of these two. And then that's almost lethal, and then we just... I guess we needed Daunts to get that to happen. I don't know if we have that many more Daunts. I forgot about that part. I mean, yeah, Belle should use one so that she can, like, start gaining it back. I guess we have it if we really need to, but we maybe don't need to. Alright, so we can attack here, and then our last attack can be hitting the Balwood that's in the middle, rather than the Luminous. Yeah, that seems fine. I was not paying attention to the Japanese just because my audio is like really low. But calling your wife, calling your spouse Miss Mirroring feels weird. I like, if I met a couple that actually did that, I would have like literal 0 problems with it. Like, it's not my business. But just in the nature of anime and the waifu-ness and like the weird ways we fetishize things, but like I don't love the. I have not seen the show. Like it's gonna. They probably did a good job, but I don't love the potential for it to be like. The like. The like adult mentor, older person, younger kid dynamic is like definitely a thing that we fetishize in anime, and I don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I hope it's not. I just hope it's not that. Okay. I really want to be happy that there's a lesbian couple that isn't like that. The reason you're watching them is because they're in HD, if you catch my drift. Right. I guess this is also just lethal, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, yeah, so we can have the Kaiser Grid Knight take here, and then Suleta plus the Majin Kaiser can kill this Luminous. Yeah. Oh, looks like we're back now. Okay, hopefully it stays. Sorry for the bad stream health. I don't know what I'm doing. If that wasn't abundantly apparent. So we also don't need to use the like most intense attack then. So we'll do. Yeah, we can do the Dynamite Tackle plus just like the beam rifle or something. Let's see how cool they can make just regular beam rifle. I mean, that's serviceable. Gets the job done. How much energy do you have? Not a ton, but let's put you next to Akira. That he can resupply next turn if necessary. Right, you're going here. I forgot that we still had another turn with the Dynasat on. You can get so much done in the beginning. We can get so much done on the first turns now. So all those enemies showing up I thought was going to be a big deal, but really it was not. I guess we can't take out the battleship because the cannon isn't post movement, so I guess let's just shoot one of these down. That means we aren't able to counterattack, but that's okay. We're close to someone who can resupply for us. Right, we can just, like, pop over. We can move over one space next turn. It unfortunately doesn't use their turns that well, but it's fine. Let's do something like that. Cool. I think it should be okay. Yes, it's actually preferable if you attack Akira, so we can also get him into this, like, stage of bustedness. I did get his ace bonus on my data gathering file, and it seems pretty lame. That's fine. What is this music? Hold on. God, I thought this was just like someone had taken some of the like instrumentals or like the backing out of the G-Witch song. I was like, this is something sounds weird. Is my audio dying? This is why I think my audio sounds bad and in fact is actually fine. I'm getting SP decreases from something. I don't remember putting that pip in for the SCG memory, but maybe I did. I just don't remember. Oh, actually, speaking of, we even had more assist than I was realizing because we still had Unity on Echika. Right, because all of our actions are energy based. Yeah, so like we can't even go back here. Oh wait, no, right, but Soleta can use it post movement, so we don't have to worry about that. But nothing costs 5. Yeah, okay, that's definitely a downside, but that's fine. Echika wasn't doing anything else important. Yeah. Okay. This feels like a fine right angle, though, if at all possible. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think I like that one better. We can excel, and we can also give Kira an extra turn and have him stand here, right? Like have him take this kill, press him, have him move up 1, and then he's at this like triple. Yeah, I think that seems good. Let's unify ourselves. I was hoping something else had happened that was giving us the SP decrease. I was really excited to see Unity be cheaper, but no, so it goes. Oh man, I knew I was going to be hungry today. I was hoping that I was hoping it was going to set it a little bit later. I should have eaten before stream, but I had bread set aside for sandwiches, but unfortunately that bread went bad. And the dinner I made last night, which was delicious, may I say, is so long to reheat though. Okay, so I forgot about this part. I should have moved up here. One of the things that I'm like definitely underutilizing to try and get some more movement around is the ability for battleships to pick up units. And I was supposed to have Echika just like send forward to like launch Lelouch out far, but that is not what happened. So that's not what we're doing, which is fine. This was a like failed experiment on that. But I think like having to go through all of this rigmarole to make Lelouch good means that he probably isn't. But at the very least, it's like getting me to try to like play better, you know? Right, because like that will be good on anybody we do it to, not just on him, right? If we can like get some extra movement going because of it. Right, we do have access to Hyper Slash. We just need to Spirit Support. Here, you have a 2-range one. That's still not even. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, how about we focus? And this is 70, 60. How much more is this? Only 300 more. Okay. We can jump that up to 800 with an Analyze. Let's try that. I guess we did use a lot of the Jet Jaguar's SP last turn. I just, like, there's no world where we're using Shion to, okay, we'll have to chip with somebody. There's no world where we're using Shion with a press turn. So I figure he can give us access to 3 again if we need it. I suppose we could go, like... No, we can't. We don't have enough range for that. How about 1, 2, 3? Right, like, that is enough chip. How about a Persist, and we'll take an Attune off of... L doesn't matter. Yeah, that'll work. And now that's lethal. We still can't even one-shot with this poor man. He's getting better, though. He's getting there. Okay. So we've got a lot of clean kills up here. It's just, I think I would like to focus on the Wolverine battleship and let the rest of these die on enemy phase. Just like push Domon, like have that be the action, and then let Domon counter those from Erky's position. We didn't win Bullseye, we want to persist. The fact that we can like be sloppy with our SP now is such a luxury. I guess we can use this one again. Warship. Also, why are they called the same thing? Why are they all called warships? It's so unhelpful for communication. So Kira, actually, yeah, no, we should be here, and we can post movement with 2 of them to get them close to the rest of those. to get them up here if we want to take this out on enemy phase. All right, Kira can support attack off of himself. So someone's support attack is not getting used up here, but that's fine. Right, she still doesn't have Excel. Can we get her to Excel? I don't think we can. One of my favorite spirits in this series continues to be Tailwind from Neo, that you can hand out an Excel to somebody like you can with like Fortune, or like you can with Blessing to give Fortune or Cheer to give Game. It's so good. And the fact that you get it on your battleship to start is just bonkers. You can have another spirit. Yeah, and then Kira will I'm pretty sure Kira can get this out. Right, but then we move like back here so that these guys can attack him if necessary. And then we'll send Kira to the right more after this. Right. How is that not lethal? Oh, because we're using the Super Dragoons afterwards. We don't get to use another barrage. So that actually probably, that's 1600 if both of them were to hit at full damage, and we know that they don't. Okay. So we could have that chip that is in fact the chippiest of chips. So Callan should probably go left. So what if instead we have the Getter? We have the Getter come in and deal with it. Right, like all of these attacks are kind of wasteful. So if we just like do, yeah, we do double damage. If we support attack damage here, then the Getter can finish that up. And we'll go over here, and this is like kind of maybe defensible for a map attack next turn because it's using different resources. Yeah. We probably even need to use the XL. That's fine. Have a Blessing. I also, speaking of, I do think I missed a Blessing on the Lily boss because the Kaiser Grid Knight had already gone, so it didn't have the normal Lucky Star. And that's good. Yeah, cool. Now, how about over in this quadrant? I'm pro that. That's a support attack. We can leave this to the Raideen. How about another cheer for you? Yeah, this is also why I want to keep Fa around. Her having those cheers is very helpful. Oh, you have Smash too. Okay, yeah, Akira's probably pretty decent. I don't think the score really matters. Oh, no, actually, no, it does. We want Sulita to have a higher score. Because, we're giving her Lucky Star, so having the, like, Super Ace that gives you 20% extra credit will matter there. How about you come up here? And also a level for her, I guess. And can we not 10 Raikon? No, we are one morale short. So, oh no, sorry, no, we can 10 Raikon. We cannot Gachiri and Shoryu. That's a lot more health than I remember it having. Okay, that's fine. I think this is still the play to try and get it in lethal range because everything else, like the other enemy, we can just chip later. Okay. What hasn't gone yet? Oh, we still got lots to do down here. That will surely be lethal. Yeah. Let's, yeah, okay. We can start trying to punch a hole in this ship. Yeah, that seems fine. And yeah, you're not. I mean, that's like respectable damage for a unit that we've like not tried to invest attack into at all. Tamaki plus the Jet Jaguar are lethal. Yeah, like that's fine. And then we can still save its next turn for next turn. Who else hasn't gone? Oh, right, yeah, we still have Rain in here. Well, yeah, this is an easy turn for Rain. You can persist. Right, because like there was no reason to kill him on player phase when he was just going to die to a counter attack. It is one of the reasons why I'm having a hard time deciding whether this is a player phase or an enemy phase game. I do think because of the assist, I think this is probably a player phase game. I think also because we are like restricted in what we're allowed to use in terms of spirits on enemy phase on expert mode. I think this game might just have like, when we talk about it being like a player phase versus an enemy phase game, I think that might be also changed based on which difficulty you are playing on, which is not usually how that works. But I'm not committed to that thought yet. Yeah, but like this is insane. The fact that we can just like pop this here and with like basically no defensive investments and it stays safe. Okay, but I mean that's still fine. Well, that's a good map attack you've lined up there. Okay, well, not that good. Okay, how do we want to handle this? No shot this isn't dead this turn. It's just a matter of how we want to have that happen. Okay, we could have the L game do this and then fly away and then let everyone else handle the Wilgaroo battleship. Right, like do this here. That's probably pretty good. Do we need more morale? How much morale do we have? Oh, that we could actually spear it. That would be reasonable. Why would we not be super dragooning 2 times? Does this have higher crit or something? No? Okay, that's better. Yeah, and Cure just doesn't need this, so we can leave that to somebody else. We can leave that to Shion, actually. That seems good. Give him some real resources. Have a blessing and have a cheer. Cool. You've got a fortune on you already. Just full move to get some energy back. This could be close to lethal, probably. Yeah. And again, we don't care if Suzaku takes damage, because this is just the outside shell, so once that breaks, we get all of those resources back. This is still a Suleta stage, so I am fine if we give her this kill. We also haven't seen the escutcheons on this model yet, so let's take a look at those. That'll be good. Oh, that's the same. But this is okay, this is a little different. It's cool though. I hope those are the souls of the dead children from the school. right? You instead of getting when you get expelled from space school, it's literal you get shot out the airlock, and Selena just goes around and picks up the kids. Like, would you like to be a robot instead? Does this? Yes, this is exactly why I wanted that extra range on Cross. That's so silly. We could get some extra adjacency with leadership, with Commander, but it just doesn't matter now when we have like such ludicrous amounts of SP to spend. We still have so much. Oh, we've got 8 assists. We've got to use that somewhere. How close are you to using Unity? You need 30. Okay. We might like Mari. We might do a little song and dance with Mari at the end for some extra resources. Yeah, I think Jarl is going to be our like actual. That's going to be like the hardest part that's left of this mission. That's incredible that the A advent is like actually getting a kill. I think we're just going to like give it to the A advent by itself, right? Because this should be lethal now. Yeah. You can use this. Oh, we shouldn't have used that game. We should have used it from somebody else. That was dumb. That's fine. Now we probably won't be able to attune. That's okay. And then this won't take up the Dinozenon's, or sorry, the Kaiser Grid Knight's attack. And now that Echika has like a real spirit we want to get, like giving her some kills seems very reasonable. Like I said before, this game seems like such a return to form in some ways that like battleships actually feel like the like appropriate weight of a battleship on the battlefield, right? Like huge hunkin' massive cannons, right? If you're prepared for it, especially with more agile units, you can get around it so they don't have good accuracy to reflect that. But you know, there's like reasons you might want to train it rather than it just sort of being just like liability. Cool. I'm sort of hoping that maybe one of the other ones on the battleship will also get like an equally as broken, if not the same equally as broken spirit. If we can give this to, I would like to give this to Ciela if we can, because she also deeply wants kills. Sure, and if this crits, okay. If this crits, it's not the end of the world. I forgot that these pilots are also still over here. Like, yeah, we will easily clean this up. Okay, so how many more fortunes can we get? Yeah. That's the same thing. You take that. Oh, but you already have a fortune on. Okay, great. So this is just extra money. Then let's get the getter in here. Spirits. Excel. Okay, we can grab it. We can have the Kamui do something, maybe. Right, so we can grab it and move it forward a couple spaces. Right, we can go. Can we recover both of them at the same time? Oh, you can recover multiple things. That's even better. Okay. And then we can launch you for a little bit extra. Okay, so he should have been one of the ones that killed something else. Well, one of the one that the G Gundam just fought, he should have been the one to kill that. I guess then we wasted that fortune. That's a shame. He probably doesn't need the repair kit anymore. He's almost level 30. That's like better than some of the pilots we are like considering real pilots. Okay. So we can Shikishima. And we'll smash this also. Smash. And crush. They don't need the extra help, so it's okay if we can allow this kill to go to somebody else. Getting crush is definitely a real boon. Have we not analyzed her yet? Okay, we just analyzed this build, but for whatever that's worth. If we can give this to Lelouch, I would not be upset. Either Lelouch or Akira would be fine with me. Cross can actually do this now. Actually, as opposed to last turn where I thought he couldn't, he could not. We could give Lelouch this Balbud kill, and we can give Gerald to Akira, right? Because this is almost lethal. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What spirits have we got left? Spirits. We've got some Daunts, presumably. Oh yeah, we also have all of Lilith's Daunts. Let's just do it here. Yeah. We're so close. We're almost there. Oh, you do have a smash. Hold on. Yes, that is lethal now. Great. You take this blessing, and I guess take this cheer. Yeah. Okay, so we can land this kill and then farm the rest. 2 levels, nice. Does she? I'm sorry that she scares you. She's largely not been a threat so far. Nothing has been anymore. I did see a lot of people talking about the I saw some reviews on Steam saying that Expert was like a good challenge, and if it is for them, I do not want to be disparaging, but the early game was hard. This has been laughably easy. It's admittedly exactly what I wanted. I've been promised that later iterations of this series were this stupidly powerful, and I do feel that. Can't do that, that's fine. I guess we could bring Fa in to get healed. That is the thing with anyone that heals. They always get so much XP. Okay, and then this should be lethal good. It's just a matter of how we want to spend these now. Muse, all upgraded. I guess we can give it to Reina, because we want her... That getting maxed out soon is ideal. I would love to see what this is going to do. I wonder if it'll cast Disrupt and Daunt on every enemy. That would be pretty cool. Or we could just give it to Shikishima. We can use 2 more Shikishimas and see if this is going to be plus 300 power. Again, it would be really heckin' cool if we could see how much was left for their EXP bars, right? Because draining, yeah. Yeah, our next upgrade with Kaname is her passive again. But I'm trying to not really think about Kaname. She's just this is just a sort of little bonus we're getting. Because I'm not sure she's fully committed to the team yet. We just have her because we switched off of Nia and Keen onto Cookie. Because I won the extra skill for the second attacks. So We are using Shikishima more, so I guess let's use him twice. Yeah, and we were, what, 40 off? Oh, so I guess, actually, no, what we should have done was we should have used, we should have used Kaname twice on Echika, and then that would have been enough to use a Unity. And then with that Unity, do one Shikishima. So we would have, we could have gotten one extra iteration of assist in here. But I like not really played around with Unity a lot yet. I gotta do better about how to do that. Which does also mean that we want Echika to be in combat more, so she can take more damage, so we can give her SP back with healing. Yeah, I think maybe now, because we have the ability to give SP through healing. I think it was one of our passives, not an STG memory. So tired. We should think of healers as like mobile SP bots more than healing, right? Like, so it probably is okay that we have a lot of healers around just because they give us a lot of SP, and that's like way more impactful. Cool. Yeah, how close are we? Okay, so 2 charges on Kaname would have been another, what? It would have been getting 25. So yeah, no, we didn't actually miss out on anything. Reina's just like still deeply far behind though. Okay. What do we got? We still got no other side stuff. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll do this next. The team investigates the sudden appearance of the proto-culture ruins. Oh no, that sure is Hayate and Messer. I have a sneaking suspicion we might be losing a unit next stage. Oops. Why? Oh, right, we got the intuition focus decrease because we went the starting plus 70%. Okay, I understand. Right, so what's customization looking like? Are we going to... I guess actually that extra damage that we put on Galma last time was kind of wasted. Right, we have Attacker on him, but if he's not the main pilot for the Kaiser Grid Knight, that's actually not happening, so we should probably put Attacker on Grid Knight too. Kira doesn't need any help with second Attacker. Did we start putting a second Attacker on somebody else? Who's our next highest skill? Yeah, I think we started putting it on Show. No, we did not. We were debating putting it on Show. I guess we could put it. We can go back to putting it on Galma once he actually has the like option of being the main unit driver again, if he ever does. Yeah, I guess let's put it on Show. He probably needs more energy too, if we do that. I mean, like, everyone's just so energy hungry. Oh, right, I forgot. We also have access to the 15 steps now, too. You could really just invest so much into some of these characters. Actually, it's probably better to give this... Okay, hold on. Let's think. We're not having trouble killing anything. We're just running out of resources to actually land the kills. And a lot of that is energy-based. So I think we should give more energy to Kira, because there's now been 2 times where we've been short of being able to use a support attack with the most potent energy parts. And, in fact, the most potent energy-based attacks. And we could also just upgrade everything to get him his completion bonus. I do wonder... I wonder how it tracks that. Right, so like the Burning Gundam has, it's 66% now, but it was 100% before. Does it just need to hit that threshold, Or like now like hold on a second. Who's someone we haven't upgraded to at all? None of these ones. Yeah, so like every one of these pips is actually hold on, let's count that out. So we've got 10 in everything here, and that's 66%. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each of these is 11. So each of these bars is providing 1.1%. So if we want to get to 66%, like that's 15, that's 30, that's 45 plus another, so that's 49 and a half. Right? Like, does this count? Do we need to upgrade site at all to get access to that 66%? I mean, that's also, oh no, I factored weapons in, and weapons don't contribute to it, so it's probably, it's less than that. Right, but like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we have to get all of them to like group 5 and then group 10, or could we get the amount that it would put as if we had gotten 5 in everything, but just spread between other stats? You know? But yeah, no, I think we're going to increase energy on at least the Strike Freedom Gundam. We'll see how much that costs. I do feel like we are hungry for money still, and like we're trying to get as much as we can, but there's so much to spend money, and I know we're not going to get that for. I don't even think of all of the units we are using, we're going to get even close to full upgrades. But it's only 100 extra. That kind of honks, but that's fine. Let's do that, and then yeah, we can't even get another one up to 10. We'll bump up sight and mobility some each. We can't do both. That's okay. Sure. You just want to get. I want to get Kira the energy cost down. Okay. Then. Oh, actually, most of this was fine. Go up to here. It's just so expensive to get the next step in extra money. We've still got a point we can put. We're good. You know what? That's not bad. I will take extra EXP. At this point where we're training people, that's like probably not the worst. Speaking of, we can take these parts off of you now and give you some real stuff. Yo, long range impact is pretty cool. That's not bad. We'll think about putting that on Kira in a second. I don't hate just like giving you extra movement. They're always short on movement. I just want to know what all disabler is. This is just better than booster, so I guess that's fine. Though I think there was something else that was giving. Oh no, yeah, this is what I was thinking of, but it's not actually giving extra movement. We already have the extra movement on somebody else. Extra crit on them is probably also okay. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so it's going to have to be even if it doesn't do much, it's still better than not having it at all. Okay, and Kira, what are you working with? 200% range damage, non-map, yeah, that's fine, and... Oh, yeah, these probably should stay. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. There are so many good parts, though. It is hard to... I definitely think I am using them suboptimally. There's like probably some better combinations for parts that I'm like not thinking about. Also, while we are here, you are a favorite. And you are a favorite at least. I don't know how consistently we'll get to deploy rain, but if so, she is not doing very much. So we could give her, like, we can give her 2 of the assist charges if we get to keep deploying her and, like, take them off of Akira and give him some better things to do. Actually, and yeah, we can take the resupply. No, we'll keep the resupply on him. That's helped 2 times. That's helped a couple of times. But like take his assist drop and give him like half of a combat ability. Now that he's like maybe more involved in combat. And take it off of... no, Tamaki's probably going to keep it. She's not really doing much combat. Who's our last person that has it? Wish I could keep track of this better. Oh, the Fa has it too. Yeah, I mean, we could probably take the Maxwell motor off of her and give that to somebody else that matters more. And then buy another assist cheer. Actually, let's just take that off now. Take this off. Give you the Maxwell motor. Oh, but you're never going to dodge anything. Let's take this off the getter and put this on to the Raideen instead. That's fine. You take another assist cheer. And then I don't think the getter's really ever dodging, so they're probably not going to use the Maxwell motor, so someone else should have that. I guess we are stacking a lot on the Dunbind. That's like making it seem better than it is. I guess we only have the Shikishima. I thought we had 2 damage parts. I forgot we put the causality manipulator on there. I do forget about this. I've maybe been spending resources that I didn't need to. So I guess we can take this off. It does plenty damage. And we're usually landing hits. It's just that we're having a hard time dodging things. So I guess this actually does work. Let's give you some more mobility. And maybe engage with the causality manipulator some more. And then you can take the extra damage. Yeah. Okay. I think that seems like a fine set of upgrades / like lateral movements. What is going on with my stream? I just looked over and it said I've been streaming since 9 p.m. yesterday. I mean, that's like deeply not true. It shows my live time correct, but it shows that my like analytics, like people being present health since 9 p.m. yesterday. Like that's when I stopped streaming. What happened? Golly. Okay. Let's save. Okay. Yeah, the only thing we have to do is just this next mission. Like I said, I should do these. Maybe I'll do these. I probably won't get time. Oops, sorry about my mic. I probably won't get time on Saturday. Maybe we'll do them between the next like larger break, right? So maybe one Tuesday, Wednesday, just to like clear them out. Or maybe we will do them on stream. Maybe we'll do them after this if this is like pushing us into chapter 5. Oh, we got sad music. I do suspect someone's dying. That is interesting though, right? Because like the game probably doesn't want to remove units with just like how investment has been working. So I'm curious how that will go. We only get 1 ship. I would rather it be the Grand Garand. And we still get 2 more. Oh boy. Oh. She just got taken off of... I guess because she's not in the aerial. Do we still have the aerial? We mustn't, because it had the parts for it. And then we can also bring Ray and Still. Yeah, so I guess we should try to get Alpha here with some parts. I guess we'll buy 2 more assist cheers during next intermission if I can remember. Okay, you come here. What's the formation going to be? Well, you can't be part of it because you need to buff it. Okay, Kira is in there. Let's go like that. Like that. Yeah, I think that seems fine. And then, just as long as Suletta is also getting the rest of the Shikishima buff, but like it can drop its effect right here and grant this whole group. So like, let's switch over there, and it can drop and get all of these. Grand moves in. And then I guess we can have the Macross Battleship move over, pick up the Gekai Sui, and then move out. Like, pick it up this turn, excel, and then move out here next turn. So I'm pretty sure it has excel. You need to be way more forward. Oh, here the Metsus does not need to be up that far. Oh, but Callan's not part of this? Yeah, that's no, okay, hold on. We go back here. We go over here. Right, I think that's okay. I'll put Kira just a little bit more forward in case we can get to map attacking. I still think we have enough damage to pull off the map attack plan that I wanted to. Okay. Yep. I gotta get someone else on the team that has one of those. Just to make it longer. All enemies defeated. Any ally battleship destroyed, Hayate or Cross defeated. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. Let's do our usual setup. You are there. Tactical command. The special. It's here is the grouping we wanted. Yeah. Okay. Right, and we are. Oh, we need to. Do we have? I'm pretty sure we have an Excel. No, they don't have an Excel. Okay. Just do this now before I forget. This works. Right, we can go here and grab the Gekko Sui. We'll wait to do that for a minute just to make sure. But I also got to remember that we could grab multiple people at the same time. Like, that definitely will come in handy. Okay, so this isn't lethal, which is kind of a shame. I do sort of count on Daba being lethal, so let's figure out a way to make that so. I guess, like, we have the... No, we don't want the Grid Knight to move forward. That's a waste. Here, this is easy. And then you need a spirit. And three is one. Okay. Oh, but this is one thing I wanted to check, because the stats are getting put onto the pilot, I guess. They don't get to keep the buff that we got from being part of the tactical. That's good to know. So we should be giving it to the Grid Knight then if we can. And they are too far away right now to hit anything else. Yeah, so that was definitely I definitely had some poor placement there, but that's okay. Yeah. I'm still thinking like probably 3 turns for this map too. Let's go Bullseye. Just with our current setup. I'm sure you can do probably all these in one at this point. If you knew what you were doing. Soletta also needs to, like, just get some more spirits. It would help a lot. Right, do you have... Always hit at 70% or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is still a hit, but that's also a hit on us. So we can chip... We might not need to chip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those parts also just seem a little bit less relevant now, in the face of just having so much SP. Like, they feel like a very good... They're probably a better stopgap between the beginning and now than they are, like, long-term parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should probably be over, like, here so that we're not so far away from combat for future turns. I like doing that again, because I used to try not to, like, be safe from other games. Okay. This is still... Right, even if we analyze that, we're still going to be off. Actually, so yeah, this actually works out fine, because we can have, like, Kaiser Gridknight do this. Then Daba kills. Moves forward. I barely, like, even look at enemies anymore, because it just doesn't matter what they are. Yeah, the fact that we're not seeing any of the boss versions of the Draken does tell me we're gonna be getting those probably coming in during the, like, second, like, during the flag. Why do you have an extra turn? What is giving you... we didn't give him press. Hold on. What am I missing here? Because that's, like, hunkin' good. I just want to make sure I use it.
Piles and flicks penalties.
Right? Like, I didn't use press on them. I'm not seeing what's giving it to them. If someone knows why... Oh, it's the Zeal on combination. Zeal is an extra turn. I was treating Zeal like it was extra damage. Is Zeal an extra turn, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Yes, Zeal is the extra turn. I was mistaking it with Soul. Well, never mind. There we go. There's our answer. Okay. They just continue to give and give and give. How lethal is this? We probably can't. Actually, we probably could kill Alan if we wanted to. I do kind of like doing that also while we still have a large number of our units uncommitted in case something like ambushes us, like, right in the middle here. So let's... Why don't we let's do that? Why don't we let's do that? Here's a dynamic cannon. And then they're still in need of some morale, so... How about some more? And then we smash. And then, how are we looking here for damage? That's only 15,000. So that'll bump us up to 30k. And that'll work, because then we can also... Oh, they need some more SP. We can give them some more SP. Then, because that'll let us crush. And that'll probably get Alan killed. So, we're using the Shuffle Alliances. It's just that we need to, like, make sure we have SP used on everybody. If we're going to be Realia, that's 20 SP to everybody. I guess, did she used to be 10? I thought she was always 20. I don't remember her active ever leveling up, but I could be wrong. So that's not going to waste. Oh, that's going to waste a little bit on Code J. So I guess he can use a spirit. That's fine. We'll give Suleta an intuition because those will hold. How's Kira doing? He has so much SP also. He's probably gonna end up charging this turn anyway, so that's fine. We'll analyze with Suzaku. And C2 is definitely gonna have to, like, we'll give her a bless on presumably whoever's going to be getting that kill. I don't know who it is. Could it be Cross? Oh, we need to do way more damage than that. Okay. It'll probably end up being Kira, right? Like, yeah, it'll probably end up being Kira. That's actually, like, overkill. We probably don't even need to. Okay. Can you do it? This will also use some of the SP that we need to get off you. Okay. How about we severe it some? That's only 7,000. We're gonna be left with like, yeah, we're gonna be left with more. Did we analyze him already? Analyzed the wrong one. Hold on, let's just grab these. Back. Maybe a bit overkill, but that's fine. Oh yes, no, I did. I analyzed Faye and not Alan. Okay. All right, so that's 17,000 going up to 34,000. Okay, we'll daunt him some now too. I mean, yeah, we're going to anyway because to use Tamaki's. We'll just do both. That's using more than she needs to spend, but that's okay. We need to spend something on you, so have a. Find out. Hold on. That's not guess. We can just find out what you need. A focus will do. Okay. It's only on main pilots, so it only matters on Takuma. He will overcap just a wee bit, so have a spirit. How about Shion? You will hit exactly, so we don't have to spend there yet. Akira will overcap, so I guess you have an intuition. That's probably your best play. Fa will overcap just a titch. Have a cheer on. Show already has a cheer. I guess we'll put it on Kira. He'll still do something relevant. You've already used your SP. You're going to need to use some. Have an intuition. You have a bullseye. I think Rouse is probably deader, but that's okay. No one's around to make that count. You can store that persist for later. And here, just take all of those. That will probably matter. And you've been in need of bullseyes recently. So I think that's everyone's SP largely spent to a place where we can use Mirialia and not waste. I guess I've not checked people who are further out. Yes. Good. You're fine. And you're definitely fine. Okay. So assist Link. Mirialia. Okay. Now we can crush. Right, so it's not gonna, that won't show extra damage here. I think we'll save the Daunt on Koyomi for probably another boss we're gonna get to attack. Does someone have Trick here? I think someone has Trick here. Oh, Koyomi also has Trick. I think I like that better than the Daunt. Save us that 90 energy. Yeah. Then we need to use our Shuffle Alliance Oath. I don't think he's going to be the hardest boss we're going to see, but that's fine. And then this will drop him to near lethal. Have Show come in. Hyper Aura Slash. We're 20 points short. That's a shame. Here, that should fix it. Yeah, great. Take a Blessing off of C2, and you already have a cheer on yourself. So I guess we can watch this one. This is like technically a canon fight. I do love these spires in the background. I guess they're like the alien part of the cross. They remind me of Wraithwall's tomb from Final Fantasy XII. Alan, I wish we got you. You've been around so much. I would love for you to die. Or alternatively, we could get you with the other sense where you could join the team, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. I did kind of think we might get a... we might push to the other part of the scenario now, but that's fine. Suspending barrages there is a little needless. Yeah, what if we just, like, kill a boss quick? That's almost lethal. Here, have some extra spirits. That's 15,000. He doesn't get... oh, no, we did analyze him already. You already used an Excel from before. The Sekihatan Kyoken. I think this will be lethal with when we put Cure on him too. I think it's worth trying. Yeah, perfect. I guess we can just spend this. Oh no, he just starts with a fortune. Okay. Or not starts with it, but like we already have fortunes on him. Yeah, I forgot we put that on. Do we need this to be a barrage for this to be lethal? No, we do not. Okay, no. It needs to be the Caladri as a multi-phase beam cannon. We've not watched that in a bit. Let's do this one too. Gotta sprinkle them every once in a while. I think maybe before my computer just like wasn't on long enough. I don't know if that's a thing, but like imagining like a car where it like heats up the longer it's been on, and that makes it like once it's gotten started, it's fine. My computer's just an old man. It's slow to start when it wakes up. I really did not expect to like hear or use him this much, but he's really turned out to be just so busted. I have a suspicion that Hero probably would do probably the same. Honestly, probably better. Because he also has a passive that scales his stats up. I'm doing hand gestures as if you could see that. Okay. Right. I don't like the Flaming Halo, which is such a shame. I really wanted to. I was really looking forward to it being like actually good. But I think it's largely felt in the way every time we've had to interact with it so far. Okay. Yeah, I think this is still probably the right answer. Let's get that out of the way now. How about... Right, I still want them to have something else. They probably will get it. They're just at such a low level. I guess we can just have Callan attack and then have Cross finish it. Like, that still counts as giving him SP. Or giving him a... morale in a way. We don't need attack animations on. Really? Okay. I have another job for you to do. Still. Cross, I thought you were better than this. What's going on, my guy? I guess he's at low morale. He's like not. He doesn't have the highest morale. This is where it would have been good if we had the Gordinian. That would have made a difference. Okay, we can like chip here. That I actually think that does matter. Oh, did Messer die in the cutscene already? Or was I just not paying attention? Yeah, there we go. Is that why I said it was forced deployed and he's not actually here yet? I figured he was going to show up during the after the flag trigger. Not that we're actually getting to see that. You go here, Thunder Bomber, and then we can, that's set up for Shion. Still didn't turn the animations off. I don't know if I need him to be able to, like, fight Yazan this turn. I think that's gonna be fine. Yeah. Okay. Suzaku, on the other hand, I do think the White Fang is definitely like a good addition to what he's doing. Yep. It's fine by me. Also a good use of the bullseye we've already applied, and yep, same there. Dang, Yazan does a lot of damage. God Ray Alpha, thank you. Everyone likes beating up on Akira, I guess just because he is like so weak. A crit would kill us, so... Intuition and Persist are basically the same thing, it just fully blanks the damage, so it's better. Yep, I am pro this. That's exactly what we wanted to work. Go on, do some more. No, I wanted it to keep happening. Yeah, that's fine. Also excellent. I'm just like still super underestimating just how safe Dogon is. We could really just throw him alone by himself and the counters will probably handle most of it. Okay, this was like maybe the scariest of the combats we had, but Cross has so much SP now, it's probably we're okay. We probably also can slot back in whichever assist was giving us the, like, every time you dodge something, you get every time you dodge something, you get an extra morale. I also only need to drop that to 16% to hit because we dodge at 30% because of you can't see it here, but we dodge at 30%, so sure we'll have to go back and get resupplied next turn, but that's okay. We already were going to move the... Yeah, we were already going to move the Advent up. Have Excel. So you're going here is where the A Advent is going. Do you have an Excel? You do. Okay. Oh, you still can't actually get there. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Why are we being... Oh, because we literally don't have the energy to do it. I see. I see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, no matter what, that's 10. I was just trying to see if, like, one of these units was, like, getting in the way in a weird way that we could just, like, if we could break them, we could get them access to where the admin was. Okay. Does Akira still have... He does have the resupply device. How about if we get over there? Yeah, that'll work, so we can, like, come down here. I guess I will use all of our energy so we can't attack, but that's fine. Yeah, our cheapest post movement is 4. And if we're here, that's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will be 1 energy short going where the Billvine is. That's a shame. Okay, so given either, there's no reason. We'll just take this one now. And then we can figure out what the Billvine's doing later once we like have a better scope of what this, like what the map's looking like. Other than these battleships, I think we largely can clear all of this turn. Like, yeah, like it'll just be a matter of what the rest of the scenario is going to be set up to be. But you know, I can't imagine. Oh no, right, yeah, we haven't seen all the bosses yet from across. We've also yet to see this game let you finish the whole of your objectives before they give you new ones. Like they're usually resetting it like somewhere in the middle, rather than like finish clearing the map. So I imagine we're going to have to get it soon. Yeah, I'm pro this. We'll save it so we can find out if we need to do that or not. But Doman can also come in here, and yeah, I think between him and Suleta, that's probably dead if we analyze it. Kenda Grand Garan. I'm okay with that. Our 2 best units getting some buffs. We don't deeply care about Messer, but like we may as well if we have it. Right, like, oh, that's already just lethal anyway, so. Or sorry, not Messer, Hayate. Too soon. I think we're not going to get much of a better attack for him, so let's just, like, clear out something else that we know we don't need to think about. Callan's falling a little behind in terms of usability, so I think giving her some kills to maybe see if we can catch back up because the stats would be good. That said, this is probably also the play, because again, we don't need, like, that's committing a unit we don't care about, but I do want to give him a cheer to see if we can get some more SP that matters on him, or some more spooters that matter on him. We keep eating. See, there we go. I knew we were going to get Nick. I knew we were going to get an Excel soon. I was just a little slow. Here is what we want. Because then we get the support off of Cross to give us extra morale. More on him than on Callan. Okay, yeah, that's all sorted. So I think we'll do this with Suleta now. And then we can have these 3 come over and help with McTomlin and Yazan. Could we... You always want to cycle to the Jet Jaguar now, and when I'm depending on you wanting to cycle to the Jet Jaguar, you don't. I guess this was also a waste of morale, but that's fine. Morale? SP. Gotta slow down there a little bit, bud, so we don't say the wrong sentences constantly. It's not conducive for people understanding. I don't know why, I just, like, feel this urge, like, I have to get stuff out really quickly. I do just naturally talk fast, but, like, there's no need for me that I have to rush this much. We're probably not going to use the aerial much anymore this turn. I was just thinking whether we should, like, try and press and Shikishima her. But we can like just go over here and be ready for whatever's on this side, and that's probably just fine. Yeah, this is good. Let's cheer this and bless this. Yeah, easy. Okay. Fly in my face. I don't hate that. I guess actually there's no reason to like try to think about what we're committing to before we can like see what the rest of this, like how the rest of that combat lines up. This is pretty tempting. This is like almost Yazan lethal. Oh right, actually yeah, hold on. We also didn't use this to the fullest extent because we could. I guess we just didn't get to use it on Callan. Right, we can go here. Oh no, because of how we're launching, we can never get we can't tactical off of launch, which is fine. But if at all possible, I would like for that's not what that map is. That tile is for Lelouch to do something. So if he can like kill Yazan, that would be fine. I would be fine with that. Yeah, that could be okay. Okay, how is this looking? That's probably pretty good. Obviously, once we get everyone out of the way, but like, how close are we? So if we move, oh no, these two have already been used. Never mind. So we can't use that. That's okay. It was also our worst attack. So like. The fact that we don't have like a good way for Suzaku to get extra damage. Yeah. Where's Thunder Bomber? No, it's exactly wrong. So maybe instead we should start here to check damage. And then with that context figure out what we're doing. Though I kind of like Daba just like oh, that's actually never mind, that's a waste of damage. That's a waste of damage. I don't maybe we let Kira get the kill so then he can press off of it and then also contribute to McTomlin. Right, so like have Suzaku come in. Can he get a support attack from here that matters? Oh yeah, this is actually probably exactly correct. Have a bullseye, we want you to take damage. Right. Yeah, I'm pro this. And then this should be lethal with Kira. Yeah. Do you already have a fortune on? You do already have a fortune on. Cheer isn't going to do anything. You're already at such a high level. And you need to press. Man, I did not realize how much I was going to love Hidden Away. I barely played any games that have had Hidden Away in them. And I figured it was going to be fine. Like, I've thought about it because of Fire Emblem and, like, Cantering. But good gracious, it's so good. Also, free support Excel, that's so good. I think it's probably going to go on the I would love for that to go on the Dynazenon, but it would have to go on the Kaiser Knight, and I don't know if I really want to put it on him. Maybe we put it on, like, Daba, because we already want him to move really far. I think we might put it on Daba. But someone's definitely going to be getting that. Okay, so now this is the Jet Jaguar definitely wants to use its turn to get next to Kira, so then he can give it the energy part. And just to like make use of that second turn, I don't want to heal Suzaku because we just got him to an HP threshold that we want him to be at for damage. So like, move here and then heal the, like, put Getter here and then heal him. Or I guess we could go like vertical from Kira. Yeah, like this, then we can Thunder Bomber. That seems fine. We could Spirit. I guess that's okay too. And we're okay taking damage. Yeah. Analyze. Yeah, we're good. We're good there. I am just like utterly baffled just how many ways we don't have to improve damage on some of our characters. It's like especially with the Getter. I like definitely think of them as always having the ability to like contribute extra damage. Oh, there, collect. There, we jumped to 4 PM now. That was so weird. Parts. Fixed beam ampule. Great. Okay, yeah. How many other cheers do we have left? Oh, I mean, we're here. We might as well use them. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think we'll get the map cleared this turn. It's just a matter of what the rest of it's going to look like. Right? Because this is... I guess it's not lethal. It's close, though. But we still have a lot of people left that can do things. Right, so we can bullseye here. Oh, he has a press, actually, so he should be getting a kill. So... Okay, what if we, in fact, what if we do just leave this to Kira? And, like, and not get the kill, and then we can have that chip happen? That said, we can... we're gonna press one time on him and take out one of those Luminuses in the back. Right, just, like... do that. Move you further in. Then we could kill another one of these. That's probably correct. Yeah. Okay. And we still got enough presses left. We can press off of one of those other two we were just talking about, like probably the Dynazenon. You take this kill. And we'll stay here because I know we can hit McToplin from here. I'm not thinking about counting the range. And we also got the battleship from here if necessary. Okay. Right. So maybe we don't even chip McToplin. Maybe we just like. I think let's do this with Daba first, because we want to do this to get his Fortune and Press off. Oh, darn. Okay, we still got support attack off here that we need to use. Can you come and do that? You can. This is probably correct. Yeah, we don't need Cross to do anything. Then we can make this lethal. Here, and Smash. Smash is probably... yeah. Give you a press. Okay. Oh, we're losing. Now is not the time to lose information, stream. You need to get a spirit so you can actually hyper slash. Yeah, and if we hyper slash, that's lethal. Okay. Did we use Unity on Echika yet? We did, but we are close. Okay, so if we get one more kill, that gives us enough SP to give to Echika. So getting to 2 assists gets us to 3 assists. And then why do we want to do that? I guess like we can just take this kill and get that to 3. Because that's not lethal itself, only something else to do to take that Luminous out, so I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Then you get a Mari. Then you give us 3 assists instead. And we've got another press now. Yeah, we can press. We can press there, and then he can, and the Knight of Thenon can also take out this Draken. And then between Daba and Kira, we can take out that battleship. I think that's it. I think we got there. Knowing that this still also isn't the final objective, that like we're still going to have the rest of the map to have to deal with once we see whatever that is, but that's fine. Yeah, that's lethal. That's lethal. I'm not using fortunes on these just because we're probably gonna, like I said, we're gonna see bosses. I'd rather save the fortunes for those. Yep, that works. And then we still want to move you to get extra energy. How about over here? And then Kira kills here. I do want to take, I want to bless this one though, because that's, usually battleships historically have been a lot. And then let's move you back into a place where you could maybe get, oh yeah, we could definitely get resupplied by Kaka next. Okay. Sick. That was pretty good. Victory conditions, reach turn 3. I was so curious how this game would handle that, right? So like there's definitely some like we killed them all too fast, there's nothing for us to heal. There's definitely some times where one of the objectives you need to complete, or like that there's more stage behind some of the objectives, but it's also like blocked by turn count, right? So this has like forced, so so presumably if we got to turn 3, the rest of the stage would have shown up. Oh, we moved. Yeah, right, so like those would have shown up on turn 3, but because they don't want you to like skip the bosses, they just don't force them to spawn, or like they also don't let you they don't let you end early. Where like in previous games, it would have just like been like, yep, that's fine. Scenario's over, you just missed that part. Okay, let's see what our objectives are. SV262 HS Draken the Third destroyed within 5 turns. Allied battleships destroyed, reach turn 6. Hayate, Messer, or Cross shot down. Okay, no, so Cross is, or Hayate is still alive. Hayate, Messer is still alive. He'll probably die in a cutscene. Okay. I can't imagine he's gonna live. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, so if we kill Keith, that ends the scenario. We do have this idiot over here again. I'm probably going to ignore him, but he feels a little incidental, a little unnecessary. That's not bad. In terms of, like, who we get to hit. We're doing practically no damage, right? Because these things are, the Kedoras are, like, real beefy. They got a lot of HP. I think that seems fine. Oh, we also never sent out Lelouch last turn. Whoops. That's the other trouble with this strategy. You need to remember that your characters are there. So yeah, we gotta give Lelouch something. Well, we don't have to, but I would like to. So we can maybe give him one of these combined fury beasts. Though, that said, let's see what position we can put Keith in. Because if we can't actually get him to lethal, then let's not commit as if we can, right? I don't think we're gonna have any trouble doing it, but just want to make sure. And then we can like get what other benefits we want off after that. Please hold for some sneezing. That hurt. Ow. Okay. Oh, I don't think I actually realized that they have like slightly different colored. They all have unique little colors to their wings. Cute. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Nope. Turn back. There we go. Thank you. What game has that you're like bumpering to turn the screen? Is that Disgaea? Maybe it's Disgaea. Okay. You've been analyzed. I guess actually, what's everyone's SP situation looking like? Okay, no, they did not give us SP for things. That's fine. I mean, I was expecting them to. But I do, if we can get Echica to take a lot of damage, we can maybe get another Unity out. Looks like my allergies were not done. Sorry. Whew, okay, sorry about that. This is why I keep saying I'm like maybe just like not designed for streaming. That happens so often. Okay, yeah, so we take we don't even take that much damage here. But that's fine. We just like want to take damage. We are at 41 SP. So a shot of healing and then another assist at 2 will put us to another Unity, getting us to 3. She doesn't do anything else important. Let's just like do this first to see what our resources are looking like. And honestly, better if she doesn't get healed all the way. Well, never mind. Excuse me. That's definitely a downside with our Astonage assist, that he doubles healing. That means we're also just going to get the... Yeah, for Muriel, yes, that's the one. The main pilot of any unit that receives repair or resupply gains 10 SP. Yeah. Okay, Kira, you needed to be resupplied, but... Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I got distracted. I came down here to, like, check for resources for assists up here, but then I started just, like, using them like I was done up here. That's not true. I'll blame this one on the allergies that I just forgot what I was doing there for a second. Okay. We were a little bit off with Koyomi for Daunt. So there's a fourth person that has it. I don't remember who. I know it's Lilith. I was gonna go check her, but there's someone else that has it. Oh, it's Belle. Yeah. You take that. Again. You're 110 now. So that's taking you off of... in fact, actually nothing. Oh no, it was taking you off of Instinct. Which is only changing hit rates, but that's fine. Okay. That's probably good. No, actually, no, hold on. We should open with Domon because he doesn't have Fortune. Yeah. Okay. Can Suleta still attack from here? Good. I did not put her too far out of the way. I wasn't sure exactly where we were going to go. I mean, obviously not, so we've not seen it before. Right? Like, there was no like necessarily obvious point where enemies were going to spawn. I figured it was somewhere in the back. I figured it was somewhere where we started and somewhere on the other side of the map, which is exactly where did not avail itself to me. Okay. Is this lethal now? No, it is not. Okay. How does Hayate do? 3,000? Maybe we should try and give this to Hayate. I just, like, I determined that I feel like Keith is probably going to join us, and I feel like if we lose Messer and get Keith, like, to trade them off, that feels like a thing that the game could do. I think I'm gonna let's try it and see what happens. Assuming I even fulfilled all the other conditions anyway. Okay. Something else needs to take damage still. It needs to take damage in some other ways still. That's nothing. That's not. And we can persist. We don't necessarily want the unit to die. Yeah. We are still. Oh, because we put him under his HP threshold, so he's getting that extra. He's getting extra damage reduction from fold wave detection. Oh no, it's not damage reduction. It's just dodge chance. Okay, no. Potential is but it's just the potential is turned on. Okay. So we need some other kind of chip. I guess we can have like the Jet Jaguar do it. Does it have a bullseye? It does have a bullseye, but we don't have SP to use it. Tamaki can't. Messer probably can't. Yeah, Messer can't get over there. Okay. I'm like wasting so many more resources because I'm trying to be like a little goofball about it, but. Do we have Mercy? Oh, we do have Mercy. I do like that Mercy is also not skill based. I'm pretty sure in previous games, if you had more skill than the pilot, you could leave them at 10 HP. Okay, so we can do that with the Getter. It's not ideal, but it's also not nothing, right? It's not like I can't be like too upset about it, seeing as the Getter's like not really a whole. It's not the most important of our units yet, you know. All right, we want to see if it's Tomahawk lethal. No, it is not. Okay, so we Thunder Bomber just to keep it at 10. There we go. Okay, so now Hayate is set to take that kill, which will end the stage because of the conditions. So let's see what else we can get in the meantime. You don't have those parts anymore. Let me make sure we used everything. Yes, yes. Basically. If we can get 3 more kills, we can get another extra turn. Oh, that's awful. Oh, they didn't have energy. I was supposed to resupply them. Well. It should go into Sheena if we can help it, seeing as he is... That kill will give him his ace. Persist. Yeah, there we go. I think we've already used the Gran Garan's parts. No, we've not. Okay, never mind. We probably should be using them on basically anything we can get a kill on now, just because we're probably not going to be here much longer. I mean, we're definitely not going to be here much longer, but I guess we should, and we just give the second one to Hayate for Keith, because he's like the main boss. You don't have that many levels. You're yeah, our level situation is such that this is not going to give us a lot, but it's still something. All right, what's your bonus? Please make it good. Okay, literally the same as shows, but that is also good on show, so. Okay. That's almost lethal, and we can probably finish that up with the Macross Battleship. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just dodge that. Just dodge forehead. And bullseye. And nope, not what we wanted to do. That's what we wanted. Cheer from Chum. How about the Macross cannons? That should be 2 levels? Yeah. Great. Not that it gave us anything, but it gets us closer. It gets us something. We are without a barrage. So ammo instead. You are not getting this kill, but you have a free fortune we're not using, so let's someone chip for him. Bullseye. Good. And then now that's lethal, though it's almost lethal without needing to use the support. So we could have someone else clean that up and like have Tamaki come in and do this. Oh, that kills her. We have a 4C. Not there though. Okay, well that's a shame. There's also just like no penalty to like letting your units die. So like we also just let her die, it doesn't matter. There's literally no downside to it. We definitely want so here's the thing. I was trying to save Cure because we want Frost to come in. And we could do like this. That's also not lethal because he's also out of energy. It's just this would be if we had energy to spare, but we don't. Okay. I guess this works. Yeah, let's do this. And then Kira can Super Dragoons. We'll analyze and see if that fixes it. I don't think that'll be enough, but it's something. And then we can do some stuff with Unity to get us another press if necessary. Not if necessary, like getting us another press would matter. So that's almost lethal now. We could have the Jet Jaguar. Oh, oh, never mind. So, oh wait. Maybe we don't bother with the press and we just do something else. Have Kira attack here, and then this is available for Lelouch to kill, or like whatever he's doing. Makes it available for Lelouch. Isn't he in here? Yeah, so we can attack. We can like hit this Ghidorah. Yeah, and if that ends up, killing, we would have preferred the extra turn on Kira, though. Okay, then given that, does this kill Tamaki back? This does not. So let's try this. Perfect. Okay, so now that's definitely lethal on Kira, which is better. Assists. You take the extra SP. Spirits. Unity. Putting us up to 3 instead of 2. You take an extra turn after this one. And then Kira can, with his last turn, chip somebody down for either the Majin Kaiser or for this guy, Lelouch. Struggling. Unless he could just, like, get another kill on his own. That's almost lethal by itself. He's just so good. We can't daunt it, but we can analyze it, I'm sure. I'm sure there's still some analysis left. Oh, yeah, Kamui has some. Okay. Analyze. Here. We should still be good with Hayate and Keith. Just because he only has 10 HP left, so, like, there's no world where that's not gonna be. Okay, this is still probably the play. And then... then the Dynazenon... Nope, not Dynazenon. The Majin Kaiser can chip for the Gecko Sui. Right, like, move back one, hit this one. And then have Messer hit him also. Spirits, Bullseye, Persist. Right, like, do that, and then hope that the Gecko Sui... I don't know how to say that one. But I'll still fly until it runs out, and I'll do it to protect the one thing that means Kaname's singing. Oh no, I didn't realize his girlfriend was on the team. Awful, awful, awful. Okay. How about now? Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, who else hasn't moved yet? Oh, right, yeah, Hayate just still has his, like, actual job to do. Okay, well... That's not post-movement. Yeah, only the CL sword is post-movement. Okay, well... I guess we can look at it. Maybe he's bad. I think he might be bad. Oh, yeah, we have seen this one. We have seen this one. This is not overwhelmingly scream sword to me, but yeah, I guess there are swords there. There are laser blades. Okay. And then you take this. I guess we'll give you the cheer too. Like, I'm not going to use you very much, but this is going to be a travesty if this is not lethal. No, it is. Okay. Let's go. This pilot must be good, buddy. I think you're supposed to be rifles. I hope you can do at least 2 more. Reheat system. I don't know what that is. We'll take a look. Oh, she's glowing. He's turned Var. don't think that's how you're supposed to use it. Oh. I don't think that's how you're supposed to use a jet. Right? Because now that Keith's out of the picture, he can now pilot the unit that Messer's leaving. I'm glad this is like, that looks at least like kind of final, but that's the oh, that's not like that look. If he dies, I kind of don't want to skip it, but this is like, this is awful to look at. That's the Macross final boss, I'm assuming. Yeah, there we go. I should laugh, like it's supposed to be tragic, and I know I'm missing some of that context from not reading the story, but just the head, there we go, yeah, that sound. The snapback was just so unceremonious. Okay. Would you mind calming down? Oh no, I hate that. I can't wait to get in on the story. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, well. That's fine. We sure used Cookie a lot. What am I supposed to do? Not there. Okay, first let's see if we got any assists out of this. Do we have two? We do have the two of the musicians equipped. Okay. I wasn't sure if Kaname would be out for a bit. Nothing about her changed. I'm so heartless. I'm just like, yes, a character died. Let's see if your character development indicates that I'm going to be receiving more resources now. Put you back in default order. No, in fact, we do not. Okay. And we can't assign... Is the unit just gone? Let's see. Oh, his unit is just gone. Okay. That does feel pretty bad if you've, like, invested into it. Not because, like, someone died. Because you lost some money. Oh, no. Am I the problem? Oh, that's interesting. We've lost those other side scenarios. That's... Nope. It still says they're available, so I'm... Oh, right, no, because we got told this was a two-part mission. I'm just a dummy. Because we lost the DLC missions, too. Okay, we will do that in a second, but we gotta go shopping. Right, we're buying some assists to put on Rain. Alright, this is the... no, that's skill program. We were on the correct side already. Parts. Okay, we need a wee smidgen more. Okay. We need to customize a shop. Oh, we can just buy Haros? Oh boy. +3 move, unit ignores energy and terrain effects on movement. That's not bad. Maxwell motor, hyper reloader, fully restores ammo at the start of own phase. That would be great. Oh. Okay. I think maybe buying some more parts. That's like almost all of our money. Let's see how much do assist cheers cost? We can buy 2 of them, which is how much we said, and we can still buy hyper generator. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna buy hyper generators from now on. Okay. We have our answer. If you asked me what parts we were gonna have available to us, never in a million years was that going to be an option. Okay, you can take all of this side off. You go back up here. This one, and this one. I wonder how many times I've like rebought all of this stuff. Huh. That's interesting because we had this last time. What, did I just like not have the extra MXP equipped maybe? So this doesn't matter then. What am I doing? I wonder why I didn't have equipped last mission. It's a shame. Yeah, armor's better. Okay. Who is that going to first? Because literally everybody needs that. It does take up a part slot, but like, especially for people who are using a part slot to regain energy, like Daba, for instance, that's so good. Maybe we put it on Daba. So we can like actually give him some better parts here. Well, I guess he'll probably keep the jump doll. He can just replace the dynamometer. I think it probably... Oh, wait, hold on. No, we give this to the Grid Knight. Easy. That's easy, the choice. Yeah. Now let's see what the reheat system does. At 130 morale, plus 2 move, and plus 20 mobility. That's pretty good. If he just got Spirit also, we would be so much happier. Because we'll be one short if we take off Pep Boost. Right? Because he's starting at 130 right now, which puts him into 140 for the Make Yoshisui. We only get 4 morale here. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna save. We're gonna jump into a mission. We don't have a good mission. We don't have a good one to go into. Because I don't want to like start this and then stop it. I guess I could. I guess I could go. Hold on. We can go back. I can go back and click on the VOD and see if I can see where Domon's starting. Actually, hold on. We can probably count it faster. Right? Because don't we have some extra assist stuff from here? Main pilot and sub-pilots of allies gain 3 morale on sortie. Is that already being factored into that 130 or not? Just like that it doesn't tell you where some of these things are happening is not ideal. I think it's not, because if you look at their stat screen right now, like, they don't have an extra errant little 2 morale on top, like they all have round numbers, or like the 5 skill from Cookie is not being shown. Right, but like Akira's morale is not 152, so presumably it's not showing that extra starting 5. And does he have... Right, but he has morale 105 right now. Hold on, where's... let's try and count it. Let's try and count it out. That's plus 10 starting morale, so that's 110. Okay, that's just 110. 120 from his ace bonus. Right, we get 10 from his ace bonus. Activates the Spirit Command Spirit when Hyper Mode is active. That needs to be at 120, so we're already there. So that puts us to 130 off of the Spirit Command that gets activated. Then we're at 135 from the Pep Boost. That's 135. This is putting us to 138. 138, 139, 140, 140, 142, I think. But I'm wondering why it's showing me 130 morale here now. Are there... Oh, because I'm not accounting for this Mari one. So actually, I think we are good then. Right, because we are over 140. Yeah, we're over 140, and I wasn't accounting for Mari, so I think we are going to take that off. Okay, and then we'll just look at it. We'll look at him at the end, at the beginning of next scenario. And those need to go on. Where's Rain? How's it being sorted by default? Oh, there's 2 of them left, so they should be up here. Right? Yeah, they're just at the top. Right, because it's also sorted by total, man. That was a goofy of me. You go here, and Suleta, you need to be back in. Yeah. Actually, I guess I wanted to check. I wanted to see, too, if I could, like, switch. Can we switch back to the regular aerial? No, we can't. Why would that take you off of... I guess, technically, because she left and then came back. Okay. Save. Yes, I would like to continue playing. Oh, I guess we probably also have some of this stuff we can assign to people. Yeah. Right, we definitely said we wanted to give him the Excel. That actually makes sense. Because we want him, like... He's still going to be moving far even if we don't have the dynamometer on him. Oh, no. No, we kept the dynamometer on him. It's the Kaiser Grid Knight that has the energy restoration. We don't really care about potential at all. It's just like does not matter at all. Having a supply parts program is like good. I don't know if personally what we can like use it on because that's not really what we're planning around, but like that seems potentially relevant. That doesn't matter. This does though. Well, we can give that to someone who has a high morale cap. I guess we could give this to Daba because I think, I think Sho already has that. Yeah. I guess we could give it to like Shion, but no. Let's give it. We've not given much to the Getter. Hold on. Let's start giving some stuff to the Getter now that they're like a real unit. Definitely take this. You have another instance of Lucky Star. I want to save this so we can start because I know Suleta and Doma have it. I saw that we give it to Suleta and I kind of forgot about that. So we are in need of 8. We have 1, so we're in need of 7 just to like finish out what we already were working on. Sure. Yeah, I don't hate them having a support defense. We can switch to... Oh, right, no, but this is on Takuma, so it's not... Yeah, I mean, it still works out fine. It still works out fine. We each have 2 ways they can support defense then. That doesn't matter. Yeah, we want to get them... We want to force them into Children of Getter sooner. Which I should remember. I should be spending Spirit on them pretty well as soon as I possibly can. Sure. We should be spending Spirit on them pretty well as soon as we can. Such that we're getting the buildup of even further morale from Children of Getter. Are we allowed to bring who we want this time? Yeah, thank you. Oh, now we're defending. I got it. Is there anyone else that we didn't get to bring with that I don't normally favorite? Did I then favorite Brain? I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Do we have a 3 cluster? No, we do not. I hate when they start us like... Oh, no, we do. We've got these corner ones. Okay. Let's put you here. No, right? We want the Grid Knight to get this, so I guess we can have it. We can have both the Dynazenon and the Grid Knight get it. I guess Kira doesn't need it, so he doesn't need both of them so much. Right, so like go here. No, because the Dynazenon doesn't need that little extra bit. Is not actually doing that much for it, and yeah, like that's probably fine. This is still putting Callan in the tactical. And this puts roughly forward whoever else we want to. Like, we can do that quick. And you probably shouldn't be in the back, but there's not much of a better place for you. You've got high movement. And we can reorganize this a slight bit, right? Like, that's probably right. I guess the getter doesn't need to be here. Yeah, the getter doesn't need to be there. So I guess the Dynazenon can get both parts of it. Or like one, yeah, sure. I mean, it's still going to be like one good attack. No, it was overkilling the last time, so that's not necessary. We'll give it to Soletta because she needs a better opening start, right? Like, she has a rough time starting. And the Dynazenon gets none of it. I think that the getter probably doesn't need to. Yeah, the getter's still, like, the getter is beginning to be part of the, like, major lineup. I think that's fine. Okay, just regular stuff. Good, okay, yeah, we are still getting it then. What are we at? We're at 147. We did so much. Yeah, so we just have the usual stuff. Oh, Gablive decided to show up. Todd's here. Wufei's here, and Shalia's here. Okay. I'm so tired of fighting Shalia. It makes it so much slower. Okay. That's yeah. Just like to go out, kill one of these, and come back in. Then 3 is 1. Oh, right, yes. I forgot about this so long ago, but because we just used the Grid Knight, I remembered. There was a little anime cut in from when the Grid Knight transformed that if you were watching stream, you might remember was there. But if you go back and watch the stream, you'll be like, sure remember there being something extra here. That is true. I was required to cut it out. YouTube did not like that I was showing anime on my channel. That I was showing something that was already licensed, that was licensed by someone else. So I wasn't allowed to keep that. I normally don't care, like I don't care about the copyright parts of it. Like these, I'm not monetized yet, if that wasn't obvious. And like I'm not gonna try and remove any of the audio from any of this, just because it's like such a miserably boring experience where like we just like cut through. Like half of what's happening here is getting cut out now, you know. and I can't be asked to worry about that. But because it was like a major copyright flag, I guess. The video was delisted, so it's up there now. It's up there now. It would have been delisted had I not got that part out, and I would just rather the video exist. So that's how that had to be. I like fully understand why. I don't think it should be, but I do fully understand why. I think it is still pretty ludicrous that I spent money on a product and am not allowed to like I'm not allowed to fully interact with it or like exhibit what's happening. That's so strange. That is a Luminous. Why is there a Luminous here? Yeah. Why? Oh, okay. So presumably we're gonna get the upgraded Lunadrag after this then too. Okay. Great. Yeah, you're just come on back. Where was I? Yeah, that's good. So I think we're gonna hit here instead, because then if that Luminous attacks us on enemy phase, we can just counter kill it immediately. And like everything's so spread out this time, I'm not worried about like pushing as far and as hard this first scenario, this first turn. I mean, sorry. Yeah, right, like doing that to start is probably correct. Select weapon, nope. Spirit. Do we have accuracy somewhere else? We can attune. Use L's, attune, and then you can clean this up. Maybe not. That's fine. Like, this is probably the play. Yeah, that seems okay. That works. I remembered I knew we had an extra attack this time. I did not forget. But yeah, just like chip all this stuff. They're all so close to dead. Oh, or are dead. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we finished fighting you last time, so. I can't tell if Savis is like in his 20s or in his 60s. And not just because of his white hair, just his. He gives me very like old man who has had a lot of Botox to try and keep himself young kind of energy. He's the like, I peaked in high school, I could have gone pro, but like given way too much power. Oh, that's fine. Do we just get both? Do we get both pilots? A Mond? Yeah, so do we get to so at this point, do we get whoever we didn't choose in the Lunadrax still? And then we get an upgraded version for the main pilot. I'm assuming that's what's happening, right? Like they're gonna go through this whole trouble just to give us back the regular Lunadrag. That would be so dumb. Yeah. I do like that we gave Domon the commentary on it being a ninja. It's not exactly the same, but it's the martial arts lineup is there. Oh, cool. Uh, could that translate into some like more mechanical powers for us, please? Now this is how a ninja fights, by screaming out in the open. Yeah, that's cool looking. Some very demonic aura wings. Oh man, I don't remember. Like Hayabusa is definitely a word that gets like used around a lot of ninja stuff. I don't remember what it actually is. I feel like I'm not like all here today, if you can't tell from some of my commentary, but I feel like maybe it'll come back to me for future. Yeah, so we've had an attack like this already. I mean, it's not exactly that, but... Oh, okay, sure. I do in fact believe that the Lunadrak could probably do that. Not ours, but I think you could get a Lunadrak that could do that. The X Lunadrak, the YZ Lunadrak. Is this like? Oh, I was kind of hoping we were going to keep getting a main character. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's just killing him. Sure. Let's take a look at the Ease Lunadrak. Oh, okay. The Lunadrak Kogetsu is going to be easy to remember. The YZ, I don't know if we're supposed to pronounce like Ease or not. Like, is this some Yu-Gi-Oh! XYZ summoning kind of deal? We did lose our energy restoration. I think we had some energy restoration when we were near the Advent. That's fine. We do have 11 move. Okay. Again, because I don't remember what the rest of the stats were looking like. It's hard for me to comment on any of this. I do know we didn't have 2 Super Ninja Arts before. Okay. Seems good. I mean, that's not as good as the cutscene made it look, but that's fine. Yeah. So we'll deal with that next turn. I don't think we're gonna get this done this turn, so we'll save it for next turn, and we'll have Cross do some other attacks here. Let's figure out what he's doing later, though. I did have one of these in position for Akira to kill, but now because things just flew around the map, we're not close enough. I guess no, right, we actually weren't. We weren't that close for it. Okay, so we still gotta chip him a little bit more if we want to get a kill this turn. I don't mind throwing Dava just like wide out into the middle. Yeah, this works perfectly. Right, because he's got plenty of ways to support himself, but we should be using those more. Like, we're kind of wasting it if we're not. Yep. Is the reason that Lilith always has so much SP because the life-size Chum Doll... Only to the main pilot. Okay, no, it's just that she gets the 20 starting max SP that's really helping her. Now that I see, like, the premise of this stage, I do wonder if we could clear on turn 1 and just, like, really focus everyone to go on the left side. I guess we did waste a little bit with Suzakaze not giving anybody a great amount of... Like, we did not give anyone morale that needed it necessarily. You are here, and then 1, 2, 3 you can reach up to, so... Oh no, that works out fine. Okay. And then we can go here, grab the Gecko Sui. And that can be a next turn kind of problem. 5. Oh, wait, yeah, wait. There you go, idiot. Come on. We just talked about him. We'll focus. And let's see what the Genmu Senkun looks like. Oh, hello. Someone else has opted to join me. Thank you for choosing my stream tonight. I'm sorry I'm probably not the most entertaining I've been, but you're here and I appreciate it nonetheless. Hey, bud, could we do that all the time? Could we just, like, put on a couple dozen of these things on the map? That would be pretty good. Surely with 1,000 swords, we could probably take out most of them. That's not bad. And it's also like not even really the full extent of anything we can do, right? Because we're not, our Ninja Master is not. Oh no, we are at max with Ninja Master, right? Because yeah, of course we were going to start with morale at max. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those are all just the support units. We probably could have theoretically moved them forward, but I don't think that's going to matter. I do think Domon probably is our next candidate for the energy restoration. I don't know what we take off in place, but we're just shy of dodging. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, so that'll work. We can turn animations off. That's fine. Yeah, like this thing has accuracy, like it's gonna be one-shotting everything. I do remember at the beginning of this playthrough though, we did have some accuracy parts on Callan to like fix that problem. So I guess I should have. I shouldn't say I'm surprised. Ah, darn, that's fine. The thing that is the thing with Domon though. People don't seem very incentivized to attack him. You kind of got to leave him with nobody else. We're not dropping frames that bad. Oh, there it goes. That is more than acceptable. I hope this is the last bout. I'm so tired of seeing this injustice. Come on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so can we end this turn? Most certainly. It's just a matter of how much else we can squeak out. Because we've used nothing yet. So how about we use Snipe here, Spirit here, just for a little extra. This is like almost lethal already. I mean, it's not, but like I said last time, whenever you have kill bosses, it's probably how this is going to go, especially for this game, right? Like it's so easy to overwhelm just one boss. I don't think kill boss is a bad objective, but like either make it feel much more like a raid boss, or make it like 3 bosses we have to kill. I guess let's start here. And by start, I mean in on our pool of assists. Okay. You're at 74. We could daunt you. We could probably get you to 50. So I guess that doesn't matter that much. I think that's fine. And then just the rest of our daunts will be used to like make up on like just shy kills. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second. I would like this to. This is like we're gonna get close to the boss kill, so I would like this to be the like part people can see. So given that, I guess we can start figuring stuff out over here. So yeah, like, are they dropping any parts that matter? Right, like, why is he even here? I mean, I skip cutscenes, so like maybe he talks in it, but like, some of these bosses feel just so incidental to this, just to like throw the boss at us again. I know I complain a lot. I just have high expectations, which I know I'm told I'm not supposed to do. That only makes me want to have higher ones. That's not quite lethal. Okay. Are we better yet? We're getting there. Is it the consistency of the kilobytes per second? Because right, like I'm told that a healthy amount. So I've got my settings set to 8,000 kbps, and that should be healthy. And I'm seeing it go to 8,000 and like go between like 8,000 and 10,000. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably not interesting hearing me talk about this either. But this is like the important part of the game, so I kind of would like for it to be at least okay. Even if it gives me yellow. Where like it's showing me that it's a healthy amount of my OBS, but I'm still getting the error on YouTube. I don't get it.